Right now, we're bringing you a live view from Barrow County, Georgia, where this is inside the courtroom as the Appalachia High School shooter is now facing a judge, making his first court appearance after Wednesday's shooting. Again, now facing 4 felony counts of murder. His father also will be facing charges in court this morning.
Now, we know he is going to be tried as an adult, even though he is 14 years old. We know he was a student at Appalachia High School, only being there recently, but we know that he has had some run-ins with the law when last year investigators in Jackson County interviewed the teen and his father over anonymous tips they received about online threats of a possible shooting. They weren't able to officially confirm that, but now obviously we saw this past week that shooting, or a technically different shooting, play out. But this is his and his father's first time appearing in court after that horrific shooting in Georgia.
And again, his father facing those second-degree murder charges, some of the strictest, most severe charges that a parent of a school shooter here in America has ever faced. We know that, recently there were the parents in Michigan for the Oxford High School shooting that, faced charges of involuntary manslaughter. Let's see if we can listen in again live from the courtroom here in Barrow County, Georgia, as this plays out this morning. Looks like there's a little bit of a lull in the courtroom discussions. But again, we're zooming in here on that suspect as he is now, again, a 14-year-old suspect facing those 4 felony murder charges after that school shooting at Appalachia High School Wednesday. We'll stay on top of this. Obviously, a very serious, discussion being had here about what could have been done to prevent this from happening.
Let's try to take another listen back in right now to hear if we can, to see if we can hear what's happening in the court.
And Mr. Zane Harmon, you're here on behalf of this defendant, is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and you understand you have the right to be continuously represented throughout this proceeding, and if you cannot afford to hire counsel, then this court is obligated under the Constitution to provide counsel for you without cost to you. All right, I am going to inform you of a few other matters, and I'm not going to ask you anything, just inform you. So one is, I want to make sure that you are aware that you have the right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything at all. And it's important to understand that because anything you might say could be used against you at further proceedings associated with your case. I want to inform you of the charges that you currently face. In essence, you are charged with 4 counts of felony murder, as outlined in the state warrants that have been issued against you. I want to make you aware that the maximum penalty for felony murder, so for each count, the maximum penalty is that you could be punishable by death, by imprisonment for life, without parole, or by imprisonment for life, with the possibility of parole. If you have any questions about these charges, then I would urge you to discuss those with your attorney. I would invite you, Mr. Harmon, to inform the court as to whether there's a request for bond at this time. At this time, Your Honor, there is not a request for bond. We will file the appropriate motions if that becomes necessary. All right. An indictment by the grand jury for most felony offenses or accusations, well, you have the right to receive an indictment for these offenses. And I assume Mr. Brad Smith is here on behalf of the DA's office, or he is our district attorney, and he's accompanied by Ms. Patricia Brooks, who is his chief assistant. A preliminary hearing, you'll have the right also to a preliminary hearing. Unless you make a bond, which of course at this point there's no bond being requested, or unless you waive such a hearing. You have the right to a speedy and public trial by a judge or a jury. You have the right to confront and cross-examine all witnesses. You have the right to call witnesses on your own behalf and testify in your own defense if you so choose. As you sit here in this courtroom today, under the law, you are presumed innocent. Your refusal to testify at any point in any proceeding will not be used against you in determining whether you are guilty or not guilty. Counsel, let me just inquire as to whether there are any other
and again, we've been listening in Barrow County, Georgia, inside that courtroom as the judge is laying out the charges for that suspected 14-year-old gunman at Appalachie High School there in Georgia, happening Wednesday. Hannah, some very serious charges. Yeah, 4 felony murder counts.
A stoic scene in that courtroom right now. We can't exactly see his face, but we know that his father is expected to appear in court later today as well and see what his charges amount to be as well. Right.